Welcome back, everybody, to the HermitCraft server. Last episode, we went down a ladder here into the depths below, and it was kind of scary. And since last episode, I've gone through, I've lit things up, I've made it so we can properly get down here now. We got safety rails on either side of our ladder, and yeah, it's pretty safe. It's mostly lit up. There are still dark spots, obviously, where zombies are spawning, and I think I saw there was a creeper over here earlier. It's still there. Yeah, so it's not perfectly safe, but for the most part, another creeper, for the most part, we're okay. So since last episode, I've been doing some work down here. As you can see, we have a 3x3 tunnel. This is going to be our main branch mining tunnel for us to come down and collect resources and that kind of stuff. I also found some caves around here, which I went through earlier and lit up and collected a bunch of resources as well. I have found a decent amount of diamonds, not all the diamonds that I have been looking for yet, but enough to make a new diamond pickaxe, a new shovel, a new sword, and diamond boots and leggings. I would like to get 8 more to make a chest plate. This is all of the diamonds that we have collected. Oh, I guess also a diamond axe. We did not have that before either. You can see the diamond pickaxe that we enchanted last episode is about halfway down that durability. So we're going to have to either repair that or think about getting ourselves some mending. And that's probably what I would really like, is to get mending. These branch mines do go down quite a ways. Oh, I guess I missed that coal. I've been trying to gather every resource and fill in every divot. Apparently, I'm not doing a good job. You know what? Let me do that right now since I do have cobblestone on me. Yeah, I've been trying to fill in everything and make these branch mines nice. Man, I guess I missed some things. I must have saw diamonds and just completely forgot to mine some different things. Anyway, so yeah, these go down probably, I would say, 100 blocks. I didn't actually count it. It might be a little bit longer than that. But yeah, mostly I've been going for diamonds, obviously. If I find gold, I've been collecting that as well. This opened up into a cave down here that I explored a bit, and this is what I'm currently calling the end of the branch mine. So I'm just kind of making a little tunnel there so I know where to stop and to start the next one. So yeah, I've been spending a little bit of time here collecting these resources, trying to get a decent amount of diamonds back anyway, so we can start gearing up and not worrying about dying to monsters earlier on. Now, the next thing that I would like to do is start getting some enchantments going. We have 33 levels, so that could give us 2 level 30 enchantments before we have to go and get XP again. Yep, so that is going to be the next thing that we do. Hopefully we can get ourselves 2 level 30 enchantments so we don't have to burn enchantments. If we have to start burning them, we'll only be able to do 1 level 30 enchantment, since it does cost 3 levels in order for us to do that. Maybe I should look at changing this to a water ladder or something that goes a little bit faster. I don't know, that'll be some improvement for later. So anyway, back up here, let's take a look. If we put our boots in here, depth strider 3, that's all right, but obviously we're going to want protection. That's the most important thing. Only unbreaking on the diamond leggings. Bane of arthropods on the sword? No, thank you. Fortune. You know, honestly, I don't think there's ever a reason to do fortune on a shovel unless you only want that shovel for gravel. Really, either silk touch or just nothing at all, I think is probably best. And then fortune 2 on the pickaxe. So not a lot of good stuff here. That's unfortunate. I guess I could just burn an enchantment on this iron sword since it doesn't have any enchantment on it. Our other iron sword did break. So let's do that real quick. We'll just throw one. Oh, I did. Oh, no. I did not mean to do that. I should have done a level 1. Oops. Well, hopefully I didn't make too big of a mistake here. That's a really expensive Bane of Arthropods iron sword enchantment. Goodness. Smite 4, Fortune 3. And Fortune 3. Well, we can get ourselves another Fortune 3 pickaxe. Really, I would like a Silk Touch one. That's something that we're going to have to think about here. I don't think I want to do any of these enchantments right now. I mean, Depth Strider is obviously good, but I'm not sure. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're just gonna start burning some enchantments here and try and get something that we can work towards and get our XP back. Then I can farm up some XP. So let's just get rid of the enchantment on here, and we will do a level 1 on that. So that brings us down to 29. We're almost at 30, so maybe we can get a good one here. So efficiency 4, we get efficiency 4. Bane of Arthropods, get out of here. Protection 4, that's not bad. I mean, honestly, for the diamond boots, I want to see feather falling before I go for it. And then only on breaking 3 on the diamond leggings. Yeah, again, not real good stuff. Now, I guess the efficiency on the diamond shovel would be okay. What I really would like to do is go find myself some villagers and start messing around with those guys so we can get the perfect enchantments for all of our gear and not have to worry about the randomness of the enchant table here. So that's probably something that we're going to be looking at doing, is trying to go find ourselves some villagers. Yeah. Alright guys, so it is now adventure time. I was kind of looking at the seed and where things are, and it would appear that directly south of our base here, there's like 5 different villages relatively close, like within 1,000 blocks. So that is going to be what we're about to do. We need to get ourselves a boat. We need to get ourselves... Well, actually, I guess some of the stuff down here could be useful. Let's take a look real quick. We need to start smelting down some of this iron. And I'm going to need some redstone. Really what we want to do is be able to make ourselves some pistons so we can move villagers uphill, really. With a boat, even something as little as tilled soil will prevent a boat from crossing any height variation. But piston will be able to lift a boat out of water. Like if we had a piston underneath here and we extended it, it would be able to lift it up and be able to go onto land here. So that's definitely something that we need to do, is get ourselves a bunch of pistons. I really don't know how many we need, but we definitely gonna need a few. Did I just heard a skeleton? It might be the blast furnace there playing tricks on my ears, I'm not sure. But anyway, so we need some iron, we need some redstone. Oh, we have iron here, perfect. So piston, I think 8 is gonna be enough. And if not, we can always reuse some. It should be fine. And then we're also going to want probably some pressure plates. Maybe a button or 2. I think that should be good. So we have pressure plates, pistons, buttons. I think that's pretty much all we're going to need in order to do what we want to do here. So I'll just put this stuff back away and don't need the iron anymore. Cool. So we need a boat, which we have. We have the pistons. We have the redstone action. I think we're about ready to get out of here. So which way is south? That's north, that's south. So yeah, south is, I guess, where we originally came from. That'd be, wait, is it this way? Yeah, okay, so towards this direction is where our starter base was. And then we went north to our current base, these islands. So we're gonna kind of bypass where we were before and maybe cruise along the coast a little bit to a deserty area. And in that desert should be a village. I don't know if all the villagers have been raided or not. We really only need like 2 or 3 villagers though, and then we can start breeding them and, you know, start making our own villager population on our island here. So that's definitely what we need to do. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get over there. See, these chunks are loading really slowly. I'm gonna get over there as soon as these chunks load in and I can figure out where I'm going, and then I will meet you guys at the village. So I'm looking for a village, and it should be around here somewhere, but I don't see it. But I'm hearing a cat, so it's gotta be here, right? Yeah, there's a little black cat right there. Okay, let's see what we got. Kitty. I don't got anything for you, kitty, but I see you. Kitty, kitty. So yeah, there's definitely a cat around here, which means there's gotta be a village around here. Wow, how did I pass that? Well, obviously somebody is living around here. Okay. Well, yeah, there's definitely supposed to be a village in this general area, and the cat kind of gives away that there is one, but I don't see it. I don't even know how that kitty would get up here. Oh, is that the village right here? That might be something. That definitely doesn't look natural. Well, let's go over here and see what's going on. Ah, look at this. We got 2 villagers just kind of chilling up here on the thing. Okay, so definitely found the village. I'm gonna assume it's okay for me to take these 2 villagers. I don't know, like, if anybody has this village claimed. Let's just actually go in here real quick and take a look. I would hate to steal villagers away from another hermit here if they are using this particular village for their own stuff, but this looks like it's been untouched. Yeah, I'm not seeing any signs of life here. Okay, so we could definitely use that thing. Nothing here. Man, my stake keeps like waving after I've right-clicked. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's doing it twice. I'm only clicking the right-click once on the door. I don't know what that's all about. Hey, guy. So let's see. I'm looking for loot. I'm trying to find if there's like a chest or something that could have been looted and nobody has looted yet, but I'm not seeing really anything here. Okay, well, yeah, again, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this looks like it's pretty untouched. So I think I am free to take villagers from this village without really worrying about it. We'll probably end up taking the bell and a few other random bits around here. But yeah, the important thing, like I said before, is to get the villagers in the boat and then being able to transport that boat uphill. Yep. Okay, well, like I said, I'm going to go through this village real quick, try and grab anything that I think is going to be useful for us, and then we'll continue on, guys. Yes, I'm using dirt to make a long bridge. Unfortunately, the village that I found is kind of far away from water. Yeah, there's a lot of trees in the way, a lot of hills and all of that kind of stuff. The easiest way to move the villagers is just to build like a really long straight path and boat them out and then take them to where we want to go. So almost directly north, if not directly north, yeah, we can open up into a body of water, and I think our island is just off in this direction. It's going to be a little bit of a boat ride, but anyway, we're able to do that very easily in almost a straight shot with this dirt path. Now when I'm done with this, I will come back through here and remove all of this, obviously. I did have to chop down some trees and dig into a little bit of a hillside and all of that. We'll go take a look at this. Ooh, look at that single block of hole straight in death down there. Then there's lava down there too. What the heck? Anyway, so I think as long as we land in water in the boat, if I bring the villager with me, we should be okay. So just like taking the boat off the edge into that water down there should be fine, and we should be able to go over in that general direction. So let's go take a look at our really long dirt path here. Yeah, very long, very boring. At some point I ran out of dirt and I had some cobble on me, so I was using that for making this bridge. There are treetops in the way, so I had to cut down some leaves in order to be able to allow a boat to pass. Yeah, I'll go through here, like I said, and make everything look nice when I'm done. But for the short little while, right now anyway, I do need a path to get our boat going. So this should be okay. You need at least 2 blocks wide, but you can run the boat on a single block. That's fine. Yeah, there's our kitty that I saw earlier. Just chilling up there. We might tame that cat eventually. I'm not sure. But over here at the very end is where we saw those 2 villagers just chilling right here. So I kind of want to protect these guys. I don't want them to fall off because that would be awful. Yeah, we definitely want them to stick around here. I think I got enough dirt. Man, the lag on the server today. I think people are in the end exploring around with elytras. I think that's what's going on. Well, anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and protect these guys. I don't want them to fall off, and I don't want them to be able to go any other direction than the way that we are telling them to go. Let's put another block here so they can't fall off, and now they can walk around a little bit. So what we want them to do is walk out over here, and then I want to be able to pick them up with a boat. Yeah, so let's see, what's the best way of doing that? We don't want them to go back over here, so let's fill this in just a little bit. We don't want them to be able to jump up on this. And that, and we don't want them to go over here really either. So something like that should be okay. If I let them out, I should be able to put them in a boat and then take them. Now, the other thing is I don't want to suffocate them, so I can't just put a line of blocks and boat underneath there because that would also suffocate as well. So we want to do something like a fence or a fence gate or something along those lines. Let's try and do some of this action. I don't really know how many of these we need. That should be fine. So if I do that, I should be able to boat underneath here without suffocating. Oh, you know what? I gotta make this a little bit wider here. I broke my shovel mining all of this dirt, so now I have to mine everything by hand. Anyway, so yeah, we should be able to go back and forth just fine like this. That is okay. All right, so now that we got that situated, we can pick our boat back up. And then we can let these guys out. Oh, I was looking for my shovel. I don't have one. Okay, so with that, they should be able to walk out and try and pathfind up here. Should they choose to? Anytime now, guys. Anytime now. Hey, hey. Do they even have any trades? No, these guys don't have any jobs right now, do they? I can't right... Well, I couldn't right-click on them anyway. Ugh. Guys. Pathfind over here. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and get them to come over this way. I might jump down in there with them and try and get them to do that. That might be our next task here. Turn this boat around. Ugh. Where's that gonna put me? Oh, that put me on the wrong side of the fences. All right, well, let's do this. We'll put the fence back. Yeah, they should be able to get out just fine here. I don't know if this boat might be blocking them from jumping up. If I jump down here with them, can I push this guy? No, of course I can't. Oh no, now I'm trapped. All right, well, I'm gonna figure this out. We just need them to jump up here, get into the boat, and then we can be on our way. All right, well, that wasn't too terribly hard. They just weren't wanting to jump up and cooperate with us. But now we are boating across the land. Across our dirt bridge here, off into the ocean. This is going to take a little bit of time to get this one done and the other one, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get this going, bring these guys back to our base, and we'll be right back. Geronimo! All right, yes, that worked just fine. Now, trying to get back up there to the village is going to be another story, but we are here. We are in the water. Everything's nice and safe. I need to figure out where we're going to store this villager and try and get back to the base before phantoms eat my face. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get this villager back. I'll go back and grab the other one and bring them. Then we'll start looking at being able to breed our villagers together and make more of them. Increase the villager population. Row, row, row your boat gently down the floaty dirt path in Minecraft that totally makes sense and is not unrealistic at all. Alright, so a little time has passed since that last clip. I have brought our two villagers over here. They're just chilling in boats right now, but I want to get them safe. I don't want them right next to the water where a drown can come up out of the water and get them, or monsters could spawn. I even went it so far as to placing torches all over the island. So what we're going to do is we are going to move them over here. So I put in a 9x9 area for crops. We're going to turn these into farmer villagers, and this is going to be kind of our breeding area. But for right now, before we even get into that, this is just going to be like a nice safe place where monsters can't get to them and they can, you know, hang out and grow crops and do things that villagers do. All right, so I kind of devised a thing here. So we have piston in the water with a pressure plate. So when I drive my boat over this, it should activate the pressure plate, raise me up to the same level, and then I can go forward and forward and forward, etc. Whoa. I think that's a little bit of a server lag issue right there. Yeah, so we can get to this point, and then I can drop the boat down into here. And then I placed a block right here so the villager can hop up and then get over into the farm. Now I'm just looking right now, And yeah, we are going to need more blocks here to make sure they don't walk along the fence and go other places. But yeah, we want them to be able to jump up on this block, get onto the fence, and then go into the farm. That's the goal without letting them escape. So let's go see if this is going to work. I haven't given this a go yet, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be fairly straightforward, unless when we get the villager out of the boat, they somehow glitch through the blocks and then we got to recapture them again. But I think we should be okay overall. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get this started here. This is going to be the first step of our villager breeders. We're definitely going to need a lot of villagers going forward. So let's see here. If I just drive straight... Oh, we had an issue with the piston. Try again. Maybe I can't go so fast. I have not tried this on a server before. Obviously, we're having a little bit of an issue. Man, this piston does not want to allow me to go up on this, huh? Let me try coming over here a little bit. Oh, I can't get through this piston, can I? Okay, well, I was hoping that I could... Yeah, I want to get up to this level without activating that pressure plate if possible. Yep. Okay, so we're on this level now. This is way more complicated than it needs to be. So if I am mostly on this piston, then I activate that pressure plate. Aha. Okay, well, we're going to have that same issue going all the way up, it would appear. So I'm going to have to figure this out. It wasn't quite as simple as I thought this was going to be, and it might be that the server's lagging a little bit. So this is not working quite right. But yeah, we saw that if I get off the pressure plate and I move over a little bit, then I get onto the pressure plate, we can work our way up. So I'm going to try and get our villagers into here, and then we'll be back. All right, guys, so a little bit of time has passed since the last clip. I was able to get the villagers up into our stone brick construction that we had over here, contain them, and allow them to get into the farm pretty easily. I left these pistons here in case we want to bring more villagers over here or, you know, for whatever reason, just a little stair step thing. But yeah, we got our 2 villagers in here. It was one of these, or 2 of these 3 over here. They had one child villager that look the same, and then they have another one that's a brown coat. I'm not sure what the difference is, but anyway, I put in some beds back here, so there are 4 beds, so we can have up to 4 villagers, and they've been, you know, harvesting the crops, feeding each other, doing what villagers do, making babies, and we now have 4 villagers, which is really, really awesome. So I think what I want to do, I want to grab one of these villagers, probably the brown coat. I don't know. I could take one of these other farmer villagers, I suppose, and see if we can get one that can get us the mending enchantment. That's like, that is the real enchantment that we want around here. Speaking of enchantments, I did see that now that I have done a little bit more mining and a little bit of more enchantment burning, that we have looting 3 available for our sword. So let's go ahead and do that enchantment. Maybe we will get something good along with the looting. Fire aspect 2 and sharpness 4. That's pretty good. No unbreaking, but yeah, that's really awesome. So that's a really powerful sword with looting on it. So much better than this Bane of Arthropods iron sword. So much better. Okay, so I want to grab a boat so we can grab a villager from that farm, and then we want to move it away so we can stick it next to a lectern. Now, I don't know if this is set up good enough for me to, like, grab a villager through that fence gate, or maybe I could just open the fence and let one villager out and then try and snatch it real quick before it gets away. I guess another thing we could do... We could wait for one of these guys to stop next to here, and then I could place a boat under the fence. Yeah, trying to lure a villager over is kind of problematic, I imagine. Well, another option is we can break a block like this, and then I can just open that. Except we now have to deal with the height difference here. Well, one way or another, I'm going to get a villager out of here. I'm going to figure this out. So let's see. Let's try and move this guy closer to a wall. Break out a couple blocks here. Let's move him closer to a wall and see if I can get him into a boat. That is what we want. No, don't go over here. Over here, guy. How come the one that I want to move is refusing and this other guy is getting in the way? Villagers are so much fun. There it is. There it is. Okay. So we got the villager out of there. That's what we were trying to do. Easy enough. All right, so I'll place that back. There's one more room in here for our new villagers. So when the time comes, the villagers will make more babies and we'll get another villager. Now, I'm sure there's a better way of doing this where you can leave a hole for the baby villagers to escape. Yep. So that might be something that we do later on, like turn into a proper breeder where the baby villagers will be able to leave and go into another containment area and then we can easily move them. But until then, for now, this seems to work just fine. Okay, so now that we have a villager here, I leave out more sugarcane, by the way. Now that we have this villager, we should be able to start putting down lecterns next to him and seeing if we can get this villager to turn into a librarian that has the correct books that we're looking for. So somewhere around here is a lectern. Throw it on the ground. And we will just stick it right next to this villager. I think it works if they're in a boat, but since it is becoming nighttime right now, yeah, we might not be able to do more than one. So what do you have? Respiration 1. Not so good. So if I remove this lectern and it was during their working hours, the villager would lose its job. That's not creepy at all, is it? The villager would lose his job and then we'd be able to do this over and over again trying to get a different book. What is wrong with the villager's head? Guy? Okay. I thought it was just going to keep spinning. That would have been like really bad. But anyway, I'm going to wait until morning. I'm going to keep doing that a little bit. See if we can get mending and maybe get mending for a decent price. We also need to get ourselves some emeralds. So maybe a couple of villagers we have in here, we can try and get some decent trades with, where we can trade some kind of food item for emeralds. That'd be really awesome. But anyway, I'm going to play around with this for just a little bit longer off camera, and we'll be right back, guys. And there we go, guys. So we're able to get mending for 16 emeralds. Well, we don't have any emeralds right now, and I don't know if this guy will retain that trade for forever. So we need to figure out a way to get some emeralds and try and get them pretty quick. I guess I should have figured that out before going for the mending enchantment, but it only took me about 40-50 seconds or whatever of breaking and replacing that before I got the mending. Like, it was pretty quick. So this guy wants beetroot and carrots for emerald. This guy wants wheat for emerald, and this guy wants taters and beetroot for emerald. Well, we don't really have a lot of those things for us to trade. Maybe we should try and get ourselves a different type of a villager. Now, I'm trying to remember like the different villager trades that we can do to get a lot of emeralds. I guess that's something that we're going to have to figure out. I know one of them, if I remember correctly, was the one with the potion, the brew stand. Like you could trade glass bottles, I think, for emeralds, and it was like pretty cheap. So that might be something that we look at. Well, we have the ability to get mending. We need to get ourselves those emeralds. That's what's holding us back right now, unfortunately. So that is something that we're definitely going to have to take a look at. Maybe I could go find a mountain biome and go mine for emeralds just to get us started here. I would like to be able to trade maybe that wheat or something for emeralds. I don't think we had a lot of wheat. I'm guessing I didn't look over here though. We do have some, so we might be able to get a couple of emeralds, but it was like 20 wheat per, right? So, I mean, at most, we're going to get 4 emeralds. That's not 16, unfortunately. Let's see. Which one was it? You? Let's see if we can do some trades. Maybe you'll unlock something else. Oh, that's right. You got to trade with them a few times, right? Let's do this. Well, we don't quite have enough to fill up the bar to unlock something else, unfortunately. But we did get ourselves 4 emeralds, so I guess we're a quarter of the way to getting a mending book. We just need to get ourselves more crops. We need to plant more crops around that the villagers aren't automatically harvesting. If we could find a villager that would take sugarcane, that'd be really awesome. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here for today. We got ourselves some villagers over here. We are going to be able to get ourselves mending. We are starting to get ourselves some really good enchantments. Yep. I'm going to start working on hopefully getting the rest of our armor enchanted. I need to go mine for some more diamonds so we can finish up our full diamond armor set. Yeah, there's a few things that I'm going to do off camera here. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.